copper, silver, and bismuth. But it's only 2% of those three. So I'm just going to pull this out of here and start fresh for you. Put this aside. It's a blue jays ornament, and I'm just going to put this aside. And so so this is the one of the molds. What we do first with our molds, and we do the same process with the elephant. We'll pattern the mold. It's just a talcum pattern, and it helps the pewter release from the rubber. Almost like flour in your cake tin. I'm going to put the mold together, and it's going in this centrifuge machine. It's a machine that applies pressure, and it turns it. We'll lock it in place. Once it starts to start running, like it is right now, I'm going to pour the pewter down into the funnel, and that's going to go right into the mold. Now I'm going to show you why it's so important with the centrifuge. This pewter will stay liquid form as long as it stays in its hot ladle. The minute it leaves the ladle, it sets.
Oh, wow.
So that's how quick we have to work with it. That's why the centrifuge is so important, because it's turning it and pushing it through the gateways. What's happening when this reaches its ladle, it drops below that melting point at 430, and it drops below that and turns back up. So this is probably still about 400 degrees. So when I put it back in the pot, it's going to melt right back down here.
Oh, wow.
So we can melt it down as many times as we want. It doesn't break down the consistency of it at all. If there's an ornament out on the merchandises, I see that it's not, all of a sudden I see that it wasn't satisfactory, well, I can take that and melt it right down.
Oh, wow.
So the only thing that we can't do is if it's blackened or soldered, and then we would have to send it back to the company. They filter it and send our pewter back. It looks pretty good to me. I want to look for bubbles or anything, so it looks pretty good, so I'm going to break it apart. Now see how this is breaking apart? It wasn't left in long enough to cool down that center part, which is fine because we still have the little pieces here. So I'm going to lift these out. Ooh, there we go. Okay, and these are what I'm looking for right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off right here, because that's all we want.